Hello everyone and welcome back to Expat Explorer. A few months ago, I shared a couple of videos about bargain properties in Italy, and since then, I've had plenty of comments asking for more. So this week, I am taking you to northern Italy to show you 4 affordable country homes you could actually move into, all priced between 9 and 10,000 euros. They need some upgrades and modernization, but they are not ruins. They are perfectly habitable as they are. So if you thought buying cheap property in Italy was impossible, wait until you see these hidden gems. In Piedmont, in the municipality of Camandona, not far from the Swiss border, I found a charming period house from 1900s. It's on 3 levels and has 150 square meters of space. There are 8 rooms in total. On the 2nd floor, 3 bedrooms with a balcony. On the 3rd floor, another 3 bedrooms, some with a cozy fireplace. The 1st floor has a kitchen that needs some clearing, a living room and a bathroom. The ground floor includes a 20 square meters cellar and a 500 square meters garden right next to the house. The roof and structure are in good condition, and with some modernization, this northern Italy home could be a great investment. Location-wise, the nearest hospital is about a 30-minute drive. There are plenty of dining options nearby. The closest supermarket is about 3 kilometers away, with larger stores like Conad and Carrefour a little further. A bus stop is just a few hundred meters away from the house. One of the highlights is the proximity to some of Italy's most beautiful lakes. Lake Orta and Lake Maggiore are only about an hour away. Milan is around 100 kilometers with an international airport, and if you fancy a day trip to Switzerland to see the Matterhorn, one of the most famous mountains in the Alps, known for its iconic pyramid shape, it's just about 2 hours by car. Camandona, in the province of Biella, offers something for everyone. Snow-covered alpine slopes, historic villages, nature reserves, castles, and amazing food and wine. And this Italian village house with a garden, plus its proximity to healthcare, an airport, and serene lakes, is a bargain for just 9,000 euros, which is approximately 10,400 US dollars. In the municipality of Montacuto, in the village of Giarolo, I found a 100 square meter house on 3 levels, featuring traditional window shutters, a balcony, and lovely countryside views. On the 1st floor, you enter the dining room with a wood stove and a separate smaller kitchen, followed by the living room. The house is in good general condition, with floor tiles throughout and a medium-sized bathroom. On the upper floor, you will find the 2 double bedrooms leading to the balcony, while the ground floor has a few storage rooms and a cellar, perfect for additional rooms or a summer kitchen. The bus stop is just a few hundred meters away, and there is a nearby restaurant with plenty more dining options and supermarkets in the area. The nearest hospital is about a 20-minute drive, and the port city of Genova and its international airport are less than 70 kilometers away. If you are interested in more affordable properties around Genova in Liguria, check out my last week video where I showcase 4 homes priced between 19,000 euros and 99,000 euros. Giarolo is in the province of Alessandria, an area known for its diverse landscapes, including fertile plains, rolling hills and mountains. It's perfect for those who enjoy both nature and history. The province is also famous for its charming towns and villages, ancient Roman baths, wellness resorts, and scenic vineyards producing excellent wine. So if living on a budget in the middle of vineyards is what you are after, this 2-bedroom house is for sale for just 10,000 euros. That's under 12,000 US dollars. In the municipality of Valbrevenna, in the Liguria region, I found a stone detached terraced house with garden and cellar, built in the 1900s. The property was internally renovated in the early 2000s. The house is about 70 square meters and arranged over 2 floors. On the first floor, there is the entrance to the living area, featuring a bright living room that leads to a balcony with a view of the greenery, open-plan kitchen with a nice stove, and a bathroom with a shower. Via the internal staircase, we reach the sleeping area, where there are 3 bedrooms, all with independent heating, perfect for the cold winter nights. The garden is flat, spread over 2 levels, sun-exposed, and immersed in the greenery and tranquility. The village is nestled in the Apennine Valley, and having a car here would be quite useful. There are restaurants here and supermarkets within a few kilometers, a healthcare facility about 20 minutes away, and hospitals within 20 kilometers. Genova is just a half-hour drive to reach the international airport. The area is known for its natural beauty, rural history, and agricultural traditions. It's perfect for outdoor activities, hiking, cycling, and the proximity to the city and the coast makes it an interesting option for anyone who enjoys the peace of the countryside living but still wants easy access to all amenities. And the price? This 3-bedroom country house is on offer at a bargain 10,000 euros. The last home in today's selection is located in a quiet and picturesque area just a few steps from the municipality of Valgioie. This semi-detached house from 1967 offers a cozy living space spread over 2 levels. The entrance is through a private courtyard leading to the ground floor, where you will find a kitchen that needs to be installed, a bright living room, and a small but practical bathroom. Going up via an external staircase, you reach the first floor, which has a double bedroom and a single bedroom. Both rooms have access to a balcony, along with a second bathroom. There is a comfortable terrace behind the property, and the adjacent garden is perfect for a vegetable patch or flowers, making this outdoor space even more personal and enjoyable. The village has a few restaurants, with more options nearby, and plenty of supermarkets, the nearest just 350 meters away. Hospitals and doctors are about 30 minutes away. One of the highlights of this location is Lake Avigliana, only 15 minutes by car. It's a beautiful natural area, perfect for walking, picnics, swimming and water sports, surrounded by green hills and charming villages. Perfect for anyone who likes nature, outdoor activities, and quiet country living. For a city break, Turin is just half an hour away with all the amenities. And the price? This 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom country house with garden is for sale for just 9,000 euros. You know, buying a bargain house in Italy sounds almost too good to be true. But it's actually more doable than people think. With prices starting from around 9 or 10,000 euros, you can literally own a piece of Italy for less than the cost of a used car or a few family holidays. Over the past year, I've seen so many people comment things like, there must be a catch. Well, in a way, there is. These ultra-affordable homes are usually found in small villages or rural areas, often in the hills or mountains, far from the busy tourist spots. That means you will get peace and quiet, stunning scenery, and a real sense of community. But it also means you will probably need a car to get around, and you may get hands dirty doing some DIY project to make it more appealing. Now, one of the biggest pros is definitely the low running costs. Property taxes in Italy, especially in these small towns, are quite reasonable. For example, the IMU tax, that's the equivalent of a property tax, often doesn't even apply or is very low if it's your primary residence. And for second homes or holiday homes, it is usually just a few €100 a year, depending on the size and location. Utility bills and waste collection are also cheaper than in many Northern European countries. Of course, there are some realities to keep in mind. Even if a house is listed as habitable, it might still need some modernization. Maybe a new heating system, updated electrics, or a fresh bathroom or a kitchen. Some properties are stuck in the past, which gives them charm, but also a few practical challenges. That said, one thing many people overlook is just how accessible northern Italy actually is. If you live in France, Germany, Switzerland, Netherlands, or Austria, you can easily drive down for a weekend. You don't have to fly or spend a fortune. In a few hours, you could be sitting on your balcony with a glass of local wine, looking over the mountains. For many expats, it's the perfect holiday base, somewhere they can visit often without committing to a major relocation. And then there is the lifestyle. Buying a small house in Italy isn't just about property. It's about slowing down, reconnecting with simple things, and enjoying life again. Whether it's chatting with neighbors, cooking with local ingredients, or taking day trips to the lakes or vineyards, that's the real charm. So yes, bargain homes do exist, and while they may not be perfect, they can be a fantastic starting point for anyone dreaming of Italy on a modest budget. And honestly, that's what makes them so special. They make the dream of living or spending time in Italy possible. And even if these bargain homes aren't perfect, well, in the end, what is? So what do you think? Could you see yourself in one of these little country homes in northern Italy? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts and feedback. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And please share it with someone who is dreaming of life in Italy too. Thanks for watching, and see you next week on Expat Explorer.